Welcome to the video. Today, we're going to talk about the top 10 things that I love about the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Number 1, pin to drive. Not only does the Mustang Mach-E have this keypad which allows you to input a selected number to access the vehicle in case you lose your key or phone, but it also has a pin to drive feature where you can simply input another code once you get in, and you have the ability to drive the car. Extremely handy. Number 2, infotainment system charging navigation. One of my largest complaints about legacy OEM EVs is that the cars don't feel integrated with an EV ecosystem. Meaning, for example, in my ID4, the only real way to accurately navigate to chargers that you need on road trips is to use a third-party app of some kind. This isn't the case with the Mach-E, as Ford has finely tuned the navigation system to take you to only the best and fastest charging options on your route. This actually saves you quite a bit of time and headache. This feature is very Tesla-like, and is only getting better as Ford updates the software. I'd have to say that it is one of the sticking points for me on buying a non-Tesla EV, but I am so happy to see that Ford is going after integration like this. It improves the user experience and overall enjoyment of the vehicle. Number 3, B&O sound system. Quickly here, as I can't test this for you on YouTube unfortunately, but if you order a Mach-E, I highly recommend that you go with the 10-speaker B&O sound system option. It's an incredible system and certainly one of the best in the industry at this price point. Lots of bass, you'll hear all the different instruments, highs, mids, and low sounds. It's worth every penny and will add a lot of value and enjoyment over the lifetime ownership of the Mach-E. Number 4, front trunk. The front trunk on the Mach-E has a decent enough size, though I don't love the divider, which can be and has already been removed from this Mach-E. However, I do love that it is usable, and I love that there is a drainage hole which can't be found on any other EV for sale right now as of filming, outside of the Rivian R1T, which is not widely available. I go to college football games each fall, and I could see all the ways that this could be helpful. There are also 2 built-in cup holders for drinks. Just an excellent design and another great way to use this space. Number 5, the quality of the interior. I don't know about you, but the Mach-E's interior is probably the best I have ever been in when it comes to Fords, probably outside a fully loaded F-150. From the moment I opened the door to this Mach-E, I knew there was something different about it versus any other Ford I have ever been inside of. There is soft touch material everywhere it matters. The center console, the armrest, the upper door panels are all soft to the touch as well. The window switches and the buttons all look and feel very premium. I also love this aluminum bar that is found on all 4 door panels, as Ford did not cheap out on the rear doors. On top of that, you have this classy looking cloth-like material on the dash and doors covering the B&O sound system speakers. If you've watched my other reviews, you know that I really don't like gloss black plastic, and there's very little to be found in the Mach-E. Oh, and of course there are 2 screens, both of which are pleasing to look at and seem to be high quality. The vegan leather seats also look stunning in this space gray with the stitching going down both sides. For me, this is an A+ on interior quality. There's not a whole lot to complain about, and I think most buyers are going to notice the effort Ford put in as soon as they open the door to the Mach-E. Number 6, dual pane windows and laminated glass. Luxury cars have had dual pane windows and laminated glass for quite some time, and with the transition to EVs and the lack of traditional engine noises, many automakers are focusing more and more on noise, vibration, and harshness. In the Mach-E, there's laminated infrared reflective glass for the windshield to battle both heat and wind noise. On both front doors, there's dual pane glass to improve wind noise as well. Combined, the Mach-E's cabin noise is certainly better than average and a step up from less premium vehicles, as it should be. Number 7, limited amount of physical buttons. Some EVs have quite literally almost no physical buttons, and that seems to put off some buyers. Others try too hard to be like traditional vehicles and include way too many unnecessary buttons. While I am happy there is variety, I love what Ford has done with the Mach-E's user experience when it comes to operating the vehicle. On the steering wheel, for example, we have the blue cruise buttons on the left and volume, track skipping, and voice activation buttons on the right. There are light switches on the lower dash, stalks for the turn signals and wipers, but that's about it. Except for the physical knob, of course, on the 15.5-inch touchscreen. I think this creates a good environment for new EV buyers to have some sense of normalcy, while leading them to what is most likely a touchscreen future. It's almost like the Mach-E is the BlackBerry of EVs, and at this point, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Number 8. Included charging cable plugs. Unlike most other EVs, the Mustang Mach-E comes with a home charger with 2 different switchable plugs. The first one is a regular wall outlet 120 volt plug that provides the Mach-E with roughly 3 miles of range per hour of charge. The second one is a 240 volt NEMA 1450 plug, allowing for up to 21 miles of range per hour of charge. And this makes it so much easier on owners and saves them money if they wanted to charge faster at home than just using a regular wall outlet, like most EVs come with. Number 9, where did my energy go chart. Within the Mach-E's infotainment system, you can open up this chart that shows you exactly where your energy was spent while driving. Now this screen can be super helpful if you're out on a road trip and you really need to squeeze out every single last mile out of your battery before you reach your next charger. And I think it'll be helpful for teaching new EV owners that speed, climate use can play a big part in how efficient your EV is. I think this is great information for a driver to be able to see, and I hope that every EV manufacturer creates something similar to this and implements it. Number 10, the camera system. The Mach-E can be optioned with a forward-facing camera, a 360 camera, and comes standard with a backup camera, which can be switched from a traditional view to a wide-angle view, making it easy to spot pedestrians or other cars that may be out of your sight initially. Combined, this camera system makes the Mach-E's one of the best in the EV industry right now. I'm glad Ford chose to put a 360 camera in the Mach-E because I know a lot of customers want that feature, and it is nice to have a very large backup camera as well. It just makes the car so much more safe. If you own a Mach-E, let me know if I covered your favorite features. If not, let me know what I missed.